There's no antidote for this France team.
There must
we
be.
just have to
No
hope.
team is
We have
unbeatable.
to hope that they can be contained enough and a chance is taken.
Welcome back. My name is Jess Iszatt, and this is a place where we are bringing you all the biggest debates across the World Cup. So let's get straight into it. We are discussing France versus Spain. What are our initial thoughts, guys?
If there's a team that could knock out France, it's going to be Spain. I think the two styles is super attacking versus super controlling. In terms of Spain's defensive unit is incredible. They hadn't conceded a goal until they played Belgium. They've got some clutch players, super subs. Mikel Merino, we've seen him come on and score the winner in 2 games in a row. But France's attack is insane. In terms of the depth, Doué sometimes doesn't start. Barcola is a squad option. Elise is playing the best football of his career. Mbappe we know about. These players are top world-class players. And defensively as well, players like Saliba, Upamecano, Koundé, top players as well. So I think it's 2 interesting styles going up against each other. And as an England fan, I kind of hope that Spain knock out France. Because I feel like we've got a much better chance if we get to that final of beating Spain.
Yeah.
Although, I still think we could beat France on any given day.
This France team isn't the France team they beat in the Euros. By the way, yeah, just a polite reminder. They've just got heat everywhere. They can play any type of football you want to play. Do you get what I mean? We haven't even seen them really offload Shirky onto people. They've got choices and options everywhere. How they're playing Elise, Dembele, Barcola, Mbappe all at the same time is madness to me. Like, running around and then Kone's moving. Kante's not even on the pitch.
But do you think it's...
I guarantee you, Kante at this age, he will come on and boss almost every single midfield in this competition currently right now. I still think he's got the legs to do it. So for me, like, I get it. I think Spain have definitely been underrated in this tournament because, like, no one really kind of looks at the out-and-out stars when you're talking about outside of Lamine Yamal. And I think as a unit, they seem like, oh yeah, we're doing it. France are scary. They haven't even come out of 3rd gear.
They're scary, but do you think Spain are scared of them? Did you see Lamine Yamal's comments after the game?
Yamal's not scared of anybody.
He said, don't worry about me in the group stages. Don't worry about me early stages. When it's knockouts, when it's getting towards semis and finals, that's when I come to life. And I believe him. We saw him in the Euros up against England, was absolutely incredible. Even the knockout games before that, he was fantastic. And we know that this guy is a big game player. Like you said, Spain have beat France the last 2 times they played them. And it is a styles make fights kind of game. I think it could go either way. I think it's probably going to be the most exciting game of the tournament.
Let me be clear.
Do you not think Spain are the perfect antidote to that France team? What you said about what
There's no antidote for this France team.
There must
we
be.
just have to
No
hope.
team is
We have
unbeatable.
to hope that they can be contained enough and a chance is taken. Like, I don't what are we doing here? I believe Yamal. Yamal's not afraid of anybody.
Yeah, but what are you basing that off, Joe? Because Argentina beat him in the 2022 final. Spain knocked him out of the last Euros. They ain't won something since... What was the last time they won something?
They're not unbeatable.
They haven't won a tournament since 2018.
But they are the main favourites.
They've got so much stronger attacking-wise. You speak about clutch players. Yamal's not afraid of anybody. Let me be clear. One of the maddest things. Mbappe is Mr. World Cup, bro. Since he was 19. This guy, you're talking about players who show up at the big stage. We saw what he did in the last final. When he bagged the hat, like, why are we pretending like we're getting amnesia? Like, this is
There's no
even
pretending.
close.
I agree. He's
in terms
incredible.
of favourites, clear favourites, clear. It's not a conversation. It's France, and we pray that Spain can do a number on them. That's what it is.
Spain haven't conceded a goal until their last game in this whole World Cup. They haven't lost a game in 90 minutes since 2024.
Congratulations to them. How
Do you not think that they could beat France?
the only man that is beating France is Mikel Merino. outside of Mr. Clutch, coming on late and getting a header.
I'm just checking. He is Spanish, right?
But outside of a real random moment, like, I just can't see, like, bro, like, who've they got on the bench as well? Why has his name come out of my head? The Palace striker, Mateta. He's not even him.
I think
if
you're
they wanted to go
underestimating
and start
Spain,
saying,
though.
do you know what? If we don't want to play this type of football, let's just whack him on up top and then start playing balls into him. Like Spain haven't got that much dynamism like
Do you
that.
think we've seen the best of France yet?
No.
Right. So is that
That's
not
what's scary.
Is that not a hard habit to get out of though?
No.
In a semi-final, you think they're just going to go, oh yeah, suddenly this is everything we've got?
Kylian Mbappe! Flipping.
No, but you could say Rodri. Rodri is a Ballon d'Or winner, right? Pedri is a future Ballon d'Or winner. Lamine Yamal is a future, probably multiple Ballon d'Or winner. These are top world-class players.
So you're going France, you guys are going Spain.
No,
I never said
I'm
I'm
probably
going
going
Spain.
France. So it's just...
Oh my gosh! After all this, by the way, actually, I think France are going to
If
win
you
it.
run this back, I said before the tournament, my favourites were France, Spain, England, in that order.
So do you think it's close?
You're
You think
just-
it's close?
you're
I think it's
just
very close. I
wanting
think it's the
Spain.
two best up against each other. I think France just edge it because of their attack, the quality in attack. Even defensively, they've obviously got top defenders. But so does Spain. Kubasi, Cucurella. I mentioned Rodri and Pedri. These are top world-class players. Dani Olmo or Yazabal's had a great tournament. Baena on the left.
Bro,
These
you
aren't
are
any
not
joke
about
players,
to,
Joe.
You are not about to convince me that Dembele versus Cucurella is like a good matchup.
Cucurella is a world-class fullback. Spain are the latest winners. They won it in 2024. They're a very, very good team. They know how to win together.
Can I be honest with you? Nah. Nah.
Nothing.
It
Just
doesn't
nah.
matter because it's
Just
coming
nah.
home.
I think it is coming up anyway.
True.
Exactly.
I agree.
100%. But what we're not
Spain
gonna
could
do-
win that game.
It's not close.
I don't think it's done.
It's not close.
You think France are winning hands down?
No,
There's
I'm not
debate.
saying France are winning hands down. I'm saying we need to pray for a miracle. It's going to take something ridiculous to happen. Like bro.
Lamine
what-
Yamal is one of the best players in the world. He's going to be up against Luka Dean.
Nah, you're age
Luka Dean is France's left back, probably their weakest link.
This is like
Alongside
pragmatic
Mané.
versus Delulu.
Can you tell we do a podcast together?
I can't believe this,
Lamine
bro.
Yamal up against Luka Dean. It's a bit of a mismatch. It is. So they're going to have to double up. Saliba's going to have to come across. It's going to be a good game.
Can you hear the name that you just said, bro?
Yeah, I know the name.
William Saliba,
But William
bro.
Saliba's also not unbeatable, is he? He's a fantastic. I think he's the best defender in the world, but he's not unbeatable. Arsenal have lost games.
Yeah.
France can lose games as well.
Yeah, and I don't disagree with that. But what I do disagree with is how close you're putting them.
I think it is very close.
I think on paper, France are here, then Spain are here, and England are here, and Argentina are here. I think that's what it is. On paper, the options that they've got all over the pitch is ridiculous. And it's just going to take a magical moment in that game from Yamal, from, I don't know, a Mikel Merino. Like, we're not going to say Oyarzabal's the guy that's going to break down. It's just not. Dani Olmo is not. I rate these players, by the way. In fact, I'm coming across disrespectful to some of these Spanish players because they're actually good footballers. But the reality of the situation is all 4, 5, 6, 7 of France attackers, the ones that I'm talking about, the ones on the bench as well, walk into every world side right now.
Well,
That's not up for debate.
Right, so let's move into the next one. Next game, we have England edging out Norway at the weekend. Now we face Messi's Argentina. I'm excited for this one. What are you guys saying?
I think, yeah, it's going to be a great game. I actually wanted Argentina to go through because I wanted to see Messi up against England. I think it's the first time he's ever faced England. He actually did an interview and he spoke about that he's excited to face England. He's never faced them before, and before his career ends, he wanted to play England. And as a Messi fan, I can't wait to see him in tears. Because first of all, I'm an England fan, then I'm a Messi fan. I love Messi, he's my favourite player ever. I think he's the greatest player ever. But we need to knock him out. We need revenge for 86 with what Maradona did in terms of the hand of God. Obviously, we had the cable of God in the last game when the ball hit the cable. But I think this England team is very, very good. There's a lot of top quality players, world-class players. We've seen big moment players like Jude Bellingham, Harry Kane, even Saka coming off the bench getting 3 assists. I've got to put him in there because he's my Arsenal guy. Declan Rice hopefully will be fully fit again after his illness. And defensively, I think we've been good. And we've also got a manager in Tuchel who now knows how to manage a squad, how to manage a game. We saw it against Mexico, bringing on Dan Burn, bringing on Jed Spence. A couple of substitutions that people might have questioned. Why is he doing that? It worked out. Same substitutions against Norway. He put Reece James in midfield. Why is he doing that? It worked out. He put Jed Spence at left back, even though he's a right back. It worked out. He put Eze on the left. He was playing players out of position. Why is he doing that? To win games, and he won that game. and I truly think he's going to beat Argentina as well.
I think we will, man. I think we will. But again, like, I think there's players that kind of can quickly get overlooked. Your Mac 10s, McAllister's a baller, and I think that he can be quite problematic for our midfield if he's playing the way that he plays when he's at his best and he's moving around in those kind of tight areas in the midfield. Then it's
He
gonna
really
be a
struggled
long
in the
day.
Premier League this year, though, and I don't know if that's going to help us in the sense of like
None of that
perhaps
matters.
with our midfield obviously being Rice and Anderson, who are two of the most
Nothing.
physical Premier League midfielders. Maybe we can get. In fact, no, I'm not saying maybe. We are going to get one over on them.
Yeah.
If, say you're Team Argentina and you're looking at England's weak spots, what are you targeting?
Defence.
What are you exposing?
Defence, fullbacks. You've got inexperienced players at fullback that maybe haven't played a lot of big tournaments, are injury prone. You've got John Stones. We saw him make a mistake in that Norway game, got away with it. You know, players that are prone to a mistake. Mark Gahey is as good as he is,
We have
inexperienced
leaked
for
a
England.
few goals, haven't we?
When you've got
So-
players like Julian Alvarez, Lautaro Martinez, who've been coming on and having an impact for Argentina pretty much every single game, Lionel Messi, Enzo Fernandez, big goal against Egypt to win the game as well. These players have experience in winning. So while I spoke about England, obviously I'm English, I want them to win. They have experienced players, they have quality players. Defensively, Romero and Martinez have a great partnership. The goalkeeper, Emi Martinez, we've seen him have massive moments in the World Cup before. They have the mentality for it, which I think gives them an edge in terms of going into this game with the belief. In terms of paper, like we were speaking about paper for the other game,
yeah.
I think England have the better team, should win the game, but it's not always won on paper, so it's going to be tough.
I think I'm disappointed in like moments as opposed to disappointed in the player themselves. So I think the moment for me that I was disappointed was Kwanzaa's foul.
Do you know who I think has struggled a little bit more than I hoped that they would? And I really mean this hoped because he's so young. But O'Reilly, I think he could have been a
O'Reilly's
little...
been good.
Yeah, but he was so good for Man City last year that I was
completely
so
different system,
excited
isn't it?
to see him play
I'm
for
obsessed
England.
with how tall he is.
Same. Being 5'8", I'm also obsessed with how tall he is. But
It's just when he's running around, he's like he's like double the height of half the players. Him and Messi's going to be great.
That's what I'm saying. But I don't want this to be taken of me saying he's been bad. He hasn't. He's been good. But he was so good for Man City last year from that left-back role that, like, again, I guess it's more a disappointment of not seeing him be fulfilled in that
But
role
guys,
in the
we
same
have
way
to
for
remember
England.
these lot have been playing so much football. That's the other thing that we can't forget.
Yeah,
and
it's
then
true.
they're still playing football. Like these lot have got minutes under their belt.
Yeah.
From like everyone.
I also think systematically, under Pep, he was a box crasher. Look at against Arsenal in the Carabao Cup final, scored 2 goals. He was getting into the box late, scoring headers, scoring goals. He's not really playing that role for England. He's a bit more of a defensive role, covering for the winger. So maybe it doesn't look as glamorous, but I agree with Joe. I think that's harsh. I think he's actually been good.
I think he's
Like I
been...
say, I wish I hadn't said it because
Well, you said it.
You said it now.
Well, you said it.
I've got plenty of minutes under my belt on my sofa. So.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so you know exactly what it's like. But yeah, I just think England versus Argentina, I think it's going to be a good match. That one's a bit harder to predict, to be honest with you.
What about us, though? Do we rely too much on Harry and Jude?
Yeah, but I think we should. Because they're our best players. I don't think there's a world where you don't rely on Jude just because of how good he is. He is the guy that's going to step up in the big moments. He is England's best player right now. And he's been delivering.
100%.
You know, and if he delivers against Argentina and then delivers in a final, I have no problem with relying on him. The problem is, if he doesn't step up, if he doesn't find those moments, someone else has to. Whether it be a Saka, whether it be a Gordon, whether it be a Declan Rice getting forward a bit more, Elliot Anderson or Harry Kane. If Jude and Kane don't step up, then maybe there's a worry. But at the moment they are, so there's nothing to worry about.
100%. And you know, I want a public apology from that journalist who was talking about what camera do I need to look at? Apologise publicly for you opening your big mouth saying, oh, James shouldn't be going on that plane, he disrupts the harmony. Shut up your mouth. Look at what Jude's doing for our country. He stood up for us, he's balled out for us. Now you're there singing, celebrating his coming home because of Jude. Make your apology public immediately.
Louder than the disrespect.
Rude.
Please. Got it.
Sorry, got that off my chest. Just needed to say that, man,
yeah,
because I don't
it's
like when they
good.
just.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, I just think sometimes, like, there's one thing sometimes about the media in our country, right? We like to build up our players and then tear them down so quickly, and then just instead of like building our players up and giving them any kind of confidence, you want to just find an opportunity to have a story or bring them down and say, oh, you're a problem, or there's an issue here, there's division there. That's not going to ever support the team. Like, we're one of the only nations that do this to our... It's just, come on, man. Do better.
Do better.
Do better, man. Come on.
Okay, thank you all for joining us. My name is Jess Iszatt. I've been your host. Thank you to our guests. We have Christian, we have Felix. Comment, like, subscribe, get involved, and we'll see you next time.